I told my mom I was finally healthy and watched her as she yelling and losing her mind. From the moment since I was born, my mom never let me have the slightest bit of independence. She brought me everywhere. To her hair appointments when I was 2, to her dates when I was 3. The first time she let me go to school, I was 9, then randomly signed me out during lunch. The following week, I begged her to let me stay for the whole school day to maybe make some friends, but she cried, telling me she was too lonely without me and needed me here. By 14, I had failed entire grades because of unexcused absences, and so I started rebelling. I began sneaking out at night, telling her no, and actually making friends that were not my mom. Coincidentally, right around this time, I got extremely sick. I had no way to prove it, but I knew she had slipped something into my food. She called some doctor she trusted before I even truly complained to her about feeling sick. The doctor came over, and with giving me as little specifics as possible, told me I had a rare neurological condition. Didn't even tell me what one. Just said it would be too dangerous for me to keep leaving the house. Suddenly, I was on bed rest, enrolled in online school, and surrounded by humidifiers and immune support drinks my mom made from scratch. She was genuinely, almost creepily happy. You're safe now. This is how things were meant to be. I stayed this way for years. 0 in-person contact with anyone but her. 0 leaving the house. By the time I turned 18, I'd fully forgotten how to exist in a world without my mom, but I had this one friend, Jamie. We met in a forum for people with chronic illness. He was funny, kind, and always asked about me. He lived nearby and asked to meet up. I really wanted to, but I knew mom would flip out, so I came up with a plan. I told her I was heading to the corner store to grab an immunity drink. It was a 1-minute walk, and the only place in the world she let me go without her. When I got to the store, I met Jamie for the first time, and he was so friendly and down to earth. I was awkward as hell because I'd forgotten how to hang out with people, but he didn't mind. He took the lead in conversation and made me laugh so hard my sides hurt. I walked back home glowing. Jamie even walked me to the corner, but of course my mom was there waiting. She flung the door open and screamed, "Who is that? Mom, he's just a friend. You lied to me," she said, shaking. "You risked your health for a boy?" "I'm not sick," I said before I could stop myself. She slapped me. It wasn't hard, but it still stunned me, and for the first time in years, I defied her. I backed into my room and locked the door. She started banging on it so hard I thought it would break down, but then came silence. I texted Jamie instantly telling him everything, and he stepped out big time. He helped me find an online therapist, helped me talk to a few mutual friends. They sent resources, links, emotional support. A few weeks later, I got the courage to move out. I found an apartment nearby in secret, and my new friends offered to help me move. I was ready, but my mom inevitably found out. I expected her to be angry, but instead, she resorted to manipulation. Told me I was sick, I needed her with me. I was ungrateful for everything she's ever done for me, and I, for the first time ever, told her it was the opposite. That she needed me, that without me, her life was pathetic. That caused her to go nuts. She screamed, said she'd call social services and claim I was unfit to live alone. Told me she'd never forgive me if I left, but I moved anyway, and the silence from her was music to my ears. The first thing I did once free was book an appointment with a new doctor. A week later, he called me back. "Are you sitting down?" he asked. "There's no trace of the illness you were diagnosed with. In fact, it looks like you may have been ingesting something that mimics symptoms of neurological distress. Poison? A slow dosage. Over time. Have you taken any unusual supplements?" My whole world stopped. I had always suspected my mom was responsible for my illness, and now I had proof. Proof I wasn't gonna let go to waste. The full story is linked below.